Hey you guys, it's Britt. Today I'm here to talk to you about a few things that are heavy on my mind, heavy on my heart, and I just want to talk for a few minutes and hopefully you guys can talk back. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this is going to be a really long video, but I have some things on my mind and I want to come to my community and just I want you guys to know that if you are a parent or a teacher or a grandparent or an aunt, an uncle, a godparent, a school administrator, somebody who works at a school doing any job, no matter who you are, you guys are really heavy on my mind right now. And I've been in this just really weird headspace the last 24 hours or so. I'm sure you guys all know about what happened in Nashville. What happened in Nashville marked the 131st mass shooting in the United States just in 2023. That number alone is hard for me to wrap my head around. It's hard for me to even fathom that this many mass shootings could happen in such a short period of time. We are not even done with the month of March. As of yesterday, March 27th, there has been 131 mass shootings. Even if it was 5, even if it was 2, it's 2 too many. It's 1 too many. It's 5 too many. And I've been talking to some of you guys over on Instagram about this, and people who have children and either are parents or caregivers or have small children in their family. Hearing kind of how you guys are feeling about this gives me a different perspective because, let's be honest, I'm not a parent. I am an aunt and I really worry about my little nephew. It's just something I really don't even like to think about often, but it is a reality. These small children that are going to elementary schools, it's not guaranteed that they're going to come home. And initially I wasn't going to make this video because I posted on my community tab about it and I was just going to kind of let that be, but I saw several things today that kind of sent me over the edge and pushed me to make this video. And I usually don't cover things like this. We're just at a point right now where for me, I want to make this video and I want to give you guys a place to talk about things if you feel like talking about them. If you don't, obviously that is okay too. But these are really tough subjects to discuss, and you know, some people think, oh, well, you know, how would you know how parents feel? I don't directly, but in the deepest parts of my soul, I do my best to try to relate to people that are in situations not like mine. And I just couldn't imagine sending my child off to school or being a teacher and walking into school or, you know, some sort of administrator, and you just can't be sure that you're going to come home and you can't be sure that your children are going to come home. It is literally a gamble at this point. I know several people are pointing out some things about this Nashville situation that, in my opinion, are completely irrelevant. At this point in time, what matters is a human being went into a school and opened fire and killed young children and adults who worked at that school. There's a photo that's been floating around TikTok and Instagram that I've seen a couple of times today, and it's a screen grab from the security footage from inside the school when the shooter went in and was going through the halls and stuff. Seeing the artwork from these young children and seeing this police body cam footage where you see these officers going around and you hear the alarm and you see the artwork and the little chairs and the little tables. If that doesn't make you want to see a serious change, I don't want to coexist with people like that. I don't want to coexist with people who look at this situation and simply say that people need to pray more and we need more God and people need to get back to church and all of this kind of, in my opinion, nonsensical word salads that don't have actions behind them. And I've always said, people want to get on me and say, oh, you're anti-church and you're anti-God. I'm not. In situations like this, would much rather see change, actions, and people actually coming together and offering something that is going to get it done. I don't want to hear that people need to pray more. If you want to pray more, go ahead, but let's also go ahead and move forward with some serious change. This is going to keep happening. It is not going to end, and I'm very scared that there's not going to be changes put in place to actually make it stop. One of the parts that I think about, and I've thought about it a lot today, is the fear of the lack of change and that this is going to keep happening, combined with parents and teachers and administrators and everybody else having fear to send their child to school. The screen grab, I realized I didn't address that, but the screen grab that I want to address is that you see the shooter in the hall right in front of a children's ministry. So where these young children went into a ministry to learn about God and religion, and it was supposed to be in this safe place for them. There's a screen grab and you can see children's ministry and the shooter standing right outside, literally hunting for victims. Seeing the videos that I saw today will be forever etched in my mind. I will never be able to get those images out of my head, and quite frankly, they gave me chills and they also made me sick to my stomach. I literally felt sick to my stomach after I watched the videos that I watched today. They are very triggering, so obviously I'm not going to be playing any of them, but if you haven't seen them, I'm sure you will see them if you are on social media or anything like that. I know that this video is a little bit directionless and a little frustrating for some people to listen to, possibly because it's kind of all over the place. But I really just wanted to come to my community and talk to you guys and let you guys know that I'm thinking of you. My heart is with you if you have children or you work in education or, you have little kids in your family that go to school. Like, most of us have children in the family, whether it's no matter what kind of relationship. And even if you don't, it's still, as a human being, knowing that this keeps happening over and over again. Even if you don't have any child in your family and you don't know anyone who works in education, like, just human being to another human being, knowing that this is a repeated cycle. And I don't know about you guys. I don't want to become numb to seeing that there was another school shooting. I don't want to become numb to it, but it feels like normal news. And that is really fucking scary. For what it's worth, know that I'm thinking of you guys and I will be doing my part to hopefully try to enact some change. I don't know if it will happen. As a citizen of the United States, I will do everything in my power to try to make it a better place for people to exist, because this is not okay. It should not be excused. It shouldn't be, put a blanket over it and kind of shove it into the corner until the next one happens. And let's just send thoughts and prayers to parents who are planning their children's funerals and other people who are planning funerals for the adults who worked at this school, and so many other families that have gone through this already. Here we are again. I hope that this video comments section does not turn into something toxic, because I don't think that toxicity is going to help anyone. So share your opinions, but I think that we could all use a little bit of peace and calm right now. But I just wanted to put this video out and let you guys know that I'm thinking of you. I really, really, really hope that something will change, but I am equally, call me a pessimist, I'm equally as scared that nothing is going to change. And that is super, super just beyond disheartening. I hope that you guys are okay. The United States is in shambles right now. So many issues, so many issues, so many problems, so much sadness. I will get back to other content, because I also know that some of you guys come to my channel to not listen to stuff like this. And that's why I considered, do I make this video? Do I not? But either way, I'm going to sign off. So I will see you guys very soon.